We're gonna watch it when we get in the house.
What time to come on?
They about to come on right now as soon as we get in the house.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it for sure.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't got much good luck, man. Down to your business, my nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Right, always, man. Salute. Shit, man. Tank Davis, man.
What's going on?
Ew.
This defense gonna be so goddamn tight. You be like, okay, Tank.
Yeah.
He gonna roll the dice though. He gonna just come out storming.
No, I don't think he is.
We gambling there, huh?
He think I'm gonna do that to him. He said that. Oh, what you gonna do when I check hook you to the face and to the body?
Yeah, he did say that.
He always telling me what they plan on.
Guess what he worried about? He worried about that.
I don't give a f, as long as he get knocked out, I don't care.
Tank, you better not knock his ass out. Listen, I want you to punish his ass, yeah? I need you, look, now I ain't gonna knock you out right here. I'm gonna do it over here.
No, I'm not his ass out.
Yeah,
No, we ain't doing it like that.
Stretch his out.
No, we ain't doing it like
The
that.
less punches you take, and the store's gonna be still open, so I'm gonna eat. Everybody is buying a ticket to see what?
a knockout. And I'm trying to get my money, so don't call me for tickets, none of that. I don't care who you is.
Hey, I said the same thing.
You could be,
Obama.
yeah, boy.
You'll send Obama to Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Boxing is often called the hurt business for a reason because every fighter feels the punishment that comes with it. Even a champion like Tank Davis is no exception. As he pushes through another crucial training camp ahead of a major fight, the physical demands continue to wear on him. Yet the recovery process can be every bit as difficult and uncomfortable as the training itself.
I do it. 5 minutes?
5 will be good enough for you.
They definitely went to the kids store and get it.
That water ain't cold.
We know that.
I know, but
Get in the water, man. Just get in the water.
You can't sit on the head.
Man, just get in there, man.
this go. No, give me the towel, bro.
You got the towel, bro.
It's cold if you wet with you.
That's cold, man.
That ain't cold, man.
They baptize you, man.
You know they gonna meme your ass up in this kiddie pool, right?
All right, give him first bag. You ready? Yeah, give him first bag. Go ahead. You ready?
Don't dump it on me, though.
I'm not paying.
Tally.
Yo, I wish I could get all his facial expressions, yo. That joke facial
Nigga
expressions.
got me.
Not bad, Tank. You doing good, baby. Doing good. Look, they even got a cup holder. You want something to drink?
Why would you get this one, man?
Ain't no jumping out there. Like, yo, where the coming from? They coming from different angles I ain't never seen.
Some fighters they good at what they do. Like they master at what they do, but they not complete fighters. Some of them have speed, some of them have just power, some of them just have footwork, but they don't have the whole thing. I believe I have the whole package. I mean, that's what makes me a good boxer.
Gervonta Tank Davis has officially entered training camp as he prepares for his highly anticipated return to the ring. The reigning WBA lightweight champion is getting ready to defend his position against mandatory challenger Floyd Schofield. With the fight agreement still awaiting final signatures, Schofield reached out directly to Davis, encouraging him to make the matchup official. He emphasized that the contest would benefit both fighters while giving boxing fans the kind of old-school, action-packed showdown they have been waiting to see.
Let's fight. I mean, you need a fight. I need a fight. I think it would be a great fight for the fans. I know it would be a great fight for the fans because we would both come there to do our best. So I think it would be a great fight, not just for us, but for everybody in the sport that loves like that original OG.
Floyd Schofield Sr. has officially called on the WBA to enforce a title defense between Gervonta Davis and his son, Floyd Schofield Jr., who currently holds the position of mandatory challenger for the lightweight championship.
The Davis title against Floyd Schofield, his official #1 contender to take place, or to immediately strip Tank Davis if he move up the fight crews at 140. And that's the law. He can't go up to 140 and have a fight and keep it held hostage. That's what I'm saying. Be fair to my son. If he don't want to fight him, let the belt go. So people could boost up whatever they want. I'm really over here being a manager and a businessman and doing what I got to do to make opportunities for my son.
According to Schofield Sr., if Davis decides to compete at 140 pounds against Isaac Pitbull Cruz, he should immediately surrender his claim to the 135-pound title. He argues that a champion should not be allowed to stall an entire division while pursuing fights in another weight class. In his view, if Davis has no intention of facing Schofield Jr., then he should vacate the championship and allow the rest of the contenders an opportunity to compete for it.
I want to win this fight when nobody thinks I have a chance to win. That just makes it even better. I mean, I have a family to provide for. I have my son and my daughter, like my dad, my brothers, friends. Like, I'm doing this for them. It's not just for me at the end of the day. So my legacy is their legacy. And I want to build that legacy for everyone. And I just think me accomplishing something like that right now would be...
Despite the uncertainty surrounding the matchup, Floyd Schofield remains eager for the opportunity. He is determined to secure a victory, especially because many observers continue to doubt his chances. For Schofield, this fight represents much more than personal success. It is about providing for his family, honoring those who have supported him, and creating a legacy that will last beyond his own career. Winning a fight of this magnitude would be one of the most meaningful accomplishments of his life.
From Golden Boy are in talks, and we're waiting for a proposal, which should happen in the next few days. But look, that's a fight that Floyd always wanted. That's a fight that I believe Tank Davis, will be very motivated to make happen. It's a great fight. I think, look, Floyd, people have seen him fight. He's performed very well. He's surprised a lot of people, and this is a natural fit for him.
Attention then turns to Floyd Schofield Jr.'s promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, who revealed that discussions are currently taking place between representatives from Golden Boy Promotions and Tom Brown regarding a possible fight proposal. De La Hoya explained that this is a matchup Schofield has wanted for a long time and believes Gervonta Tank Davis would be highly motivated to make it happen as well. He also pointed to Schofield's recent performances as evidence that this fight is the natural next step in the young contender's development.
WBA Floyd Schofield is mandated to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Intense negotiations are going on. I mean, what's your thoughts on that fight?
I love the fight. I think Schofield's been more active, and he's a younger, a little bit bigger, a little taller. I think he's gonna give Tank a lot of problems.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's gonna take some problems. I like Tank too, but Tank he's been all over the place. His mentals, I don't think is all the way there. You know, he got a lot of girl problems, this problem, that problem. Yeah, I have to lean with Schofield, but Tank, I like Tank. He fights with a heart and strong, and all. I mean, I like the way he fights, but on this one, I would probably lean to Schofield because he's a real fighter.
When Shane Mosley shared his thoughts on the WBA-mandated matchup between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Schofield, he was completely straightforward in his assessment. Mosley believes Schofield's youth, physical size, and active fighting style could create serious challenges for a Tank Davis who appears to have a lot happening outside the ring. While he continues to admire Davis's determination and warrior mentality, Mosley wonders whether personal distractions may have affected him. Because of that, he finds himself favoring the younger and seemingly more focused Floyd Schofield.
Tank Davis gonna get you, man. You make mistakes against him, he gonna get you. He gonna get you. But if he can't, this is gonna be a hell of a fight because Floyd Schofield, only thing he lacks is experience. That's pretty much the only thing I see him lacking is experience. He's bigger than Tank. He's just as athletic. He don't have as much power, but he does have power. He has fast feet. He has fast hands. Right? He's hungry. I like the fight. I really, really, really like this fight, man. But I do see Kid Austin get knocked out in this fight. Not knocked out because he can't compete with Tank. Not knocked out because he don't have skills. But get knocked out because he's going to make a mistake on defense.
One boxing analyst feels that Floyd Schofield possesses many of the physical tools needed to compete with Tank Davis, but believes his lack of experience will ultimately prove costly. According to the analyst, Schofield may enjoy success during the early rounds and show that he belongs at this level. However, against a fighter as dangerous as Davis, even one defensive lapse could be enough to change everything and lead to a knockout finish.
If Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield is patient and calculated and defensively responsible, this could be a long night for Gervonta Tank Davis. A long night for Gervonta Tank Davis. But if Kid Austin is not defensively responsible and not calculated correctly, he gonna get knocked out. Lamont Roach was calculated, defensively responsible, and consistent, and it still was a close fight. Tank Davis is a great talent, man. I just don't agree with the things he does outside the ring and his choice in choosing opponents, but he's a great talent.
The analyst went on to explain that discipline, patience, and defensive awareness are essential qualities for anyone hoping to defeat Tank Davis. If Schofield can remain composed, follow a smart game plan, and avoid unnecessary mistakes, he may be able to extend the fight and create problems for the champion. However, the analyst warned that any breakdown in defense could quickly result in a stoppage. He pointed to Lamont Roach's competitive performance against Davis as proof that a careful and calculated strategy can be effective. Regardless of the criticism surrounding Davis's decisions outside the ring, the analyst stressed that his talent inside the ropes remains unquestionable.
But Tank is a good fighter. He cracks, he's very dangerous. He's very dangerous, but he also makes flaws. He make a lot of flaws. I think if Rolly would have had an amateur background like Kid has, over 300 amateur fights, Rolly might have been able to stop Tank also. But because his lack of experience, he's going jumping in face first in a 4-zone off balance, and he got clipped. But beforehand, he was winning. And this is somebody without an amateur pedigree.
Floyd Schofield Sr. openly acknowledged the danger in punching power that Tank Davis brings into every fight, but he also highlighted weaknesses he believes exist in Davis's game. Using the Rolando Romero fight as an example, Schofield Sr. argued that Romero was having success before being stopped. He suggested that if Romero had possessed the same extensive amateur background and experience that his son has accumulated, he might have been able to capitalize on his early momentum and avoid making the costly mistake that changed the fight.
The particular reaction that I got was that this is the worst opponent that Gervonta Davis will have ever fought. Worse than Frank Martin, worse than Rolly Romero because he's less experienced than Rolly Romero, worse fighter than Ryan Garcia, worse fighter than Yuriorkis Gamboa, on and on and on it goes, right? Because of course, when Gervonta has a fight, there's going to be a certain faction of people that say, we hate this fight, we don't want to.
Fannin did not back away from the criticism surrounding Floyd Schofield's position as Tank Davis's next potential opponent. He understands that many critics view Schofield as the least accomplished challenger on Davis's resume, ranking him behind fighters such as Rolando Romero, Ryan Garcia, and Yuriorkis Gamboa. However, Fannin sees the situation from a different perspective. He believes there will always be a segment of fans unhappy with whoever Davis chooses to fight. In his view, the important point is that Schofield is not simply another name being discussed. As the WBA mandatory challenger, he has earned his place, making this a fight that cannot easily be ignored regardless of outside opinions.
Well, can punch, but Tank is a gifted puncher. He don't need equipment to punch. You know what I mean? He's not being taught how to punch. He's born, it's God gifted compared to Schofield's punch. You know, all the strength work and stuff like that. No disrespect, but it's a different talking Tank's punch.
Oh, okay. So you feel like with Tank it's just natural, and then with
with Floyd Schofield is kind of been taught.
Yeah, through training and stuff like that. But however you get it. But, you know, Tank punch is different.
Kenny Ellis spoke candidly about the difference in punching power between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Schofield. According to Ellis, Davis possesses a natural ability that cannot be developed through training alone. While Schofield has worked hard to strengthen his punching power through dedication and conditioning, Ellis believes Tank was born with a rare gift that separates him from most fighters. His comments were not intended as disrespect towards Schofield, but rather as recognition of what he sees as a significant advantage. In Ellis's opinion, Davis's power operates on a completely different level, and that natural edge is extremely difficult to match.
He really has a battle there, but if he has, like, you know, he feels positively and he's talking about coming back in September. I heard rumors about Pitbull, and now a lot of you guys are interested in that. I would be very interested in Floyd Schofield versus Gervonta Tank Davis. I just think that'd be one. The press conferences alone, right? Can you people calling, you know, Big Floyd, Papa Floyd, you know, y'all call him Auntie Schofield and shit like that. People don't like him. So, dude, that would be hilarious. Just the lead up. And then you have Floyd Schofield, who definitely can.
Showbiz responded to Oscar de la Hoya's comments regarding Gervonta Davis's planned return in September by pointing out that very few people truly understand what Davis is dealing with away from boxing. Although a rematch with Isaac Pitbull Cruz remains a possibility, Showbiz finds a showdown with Floyd Schofield far more appealing. He believes the build-up alone would attract significant attention because of the contrasting personalities involved and the potential for controversy. Combined with the fact that Schofield is a legitimate fighter, the matchup becomes even more compelling in his eyes.
I mean, people wanted to see him fight Shakur, no? It wasn't a problem when Shakur was gonna fight him.
And he didn't fight Shakur. Yeah, everybody wanted to see it. He talked his way into the fight. Everybody was excited to see the fight. And then he let us down. So he lost it. He lost the public when he did. He did all that talking. He came out of nowhere for real. He talked himself into the fight and got all the way to the fight and didn't do the fight. Same thing with Richard Hitchens, man. Come on, man. You know you ain't got that. You ain't got that leniency. You ain't got that. You talking all that, you gotta get there and do it. They didn't do it. So
Bernie the Boxer believes Gervonta Davis has damaged the trust he once had with portions of his fan base. According to Bernie, Davis created tremendous excitement when discussions about a possible fight with Shakur Stevenson began to gain momentum. However, when that fight never materialized, many supporters felt disappointed. Bernie compared the situation to the ongoing Richardson-Hitchens discussions, arguing that repeatedly speaking about major fights without ultimately delivering them has weakened the confidence fans once had in Davis.
I feel like it plays out.
Tank gonna kill him.
Kill him like that.
Tank gonna knock him out. That man never been hit by Tank. Tank sharp with his punches. Tank sharp. Tank know how to box. Tank sharp. He ain't never been hit by nobody like Tank. Tank too, he got probably got a lot of, I don't know what he got, but you know, probably got a lot on his chest, a lot on his mind. People talking bad about him. You know, he got some fans, but you know, never hear the good stuff. They only hear the bad. He got something to prove. Tank gonna tune him up. I'm expecting Tank to tune him up.
Bernie the Boxer was equally direct when discussing how he sees a potential fight between Tank Davis and Floyd Schofield unfolding. He predicts that Davis would score a knockout victory, largely because Schofield has never shared the ring with an opponent possessing Tank's level of timing, precision, and overall skill. Bernie emphasized that Davis is more than just a puncher. He is a calculated boxer who chooses his opportunities carefully and strikes with serious intent. He also suggested that Davis may currently be carrying extra motivation due to criticism and outside pressure, making him even more dangerous. For that reason, Bernie expects Davis to take control and dominate the fight.
But to the fans, it's unfinished business, but you can't blame Tank because everybody moving up. They moved out of the weight class, people that you wanted to see him fight, you know what I'm saying? When they was there, they should have made it happen. Tank never ever ducked no smoke. You know, you hear a lot of shit in the media, the park, he never ducked no smoke. Never. The shit that goes on behind the scenes, the ones that really duck, you know, people got receipts on them ducking. it don't come out though, you know. People have been offered more than enough money than they ever made and still turn the fight down, but they get on this internet and talk like they want to fight them. But that's another whole story behind the scene, you know. Tank never duck no smoke. So if he stay retired, I support him. If he come back, I support him.
Examining the broader situation, Kenny Ellis rejected the claim that Gervonta Davis has deliberately avoided elite competition. Ellis argued that many of the fight's fans wanted to see simply never came together because opponents either moved into different weight divisions or declined serious offers when negotiations reached critical stages. He maintained that Davis has consistently shown a willingness to face top fighters, but circumstances on the other side often prevented those matchups from happening. From Ellis's perspective, the narrative that Davis is avoiding challenges fails to reflect the complete reality of those situations.
It's Kid Austin, just giving a quick update on the fight. We're just waiting for Tank's team and that side to send the contract, which I know me, I'm staying in the gym, and, staying ready so we can give y'all a good fight. But Tank, PBC, send that contract, I'm ready.
Kid Austin recently delivered a brief but clear message directed at Gervonta Davis and PBC. He stated that his team is fully prepared and that the only thing preventing the fight from becoming official is the contract itself. Schofield remains focused on training, sharpening his skills, and staying ready for the opportunity whenever it arrives. As far as he is concerned, he has done everything required on his end, and the next move now belongs to the other side. The proposed WBA lightweight title fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and mandatory challenger Floyd Kid Austin Schofield is beginning to feel like a career-defining event for both fighters. Davis enters as the established champion and feared knockout artist, carrying the pressure that comes with having everything at stake. Across from him stands a young, ambitious challenger determined to prove doubters wrong while carrying the hopes of his family and the legacy they have built together. The mandatory status of the fight, the personal motivations involved, and the contrasting paths of both men have created genuine excitement around the matchup. When they finally meet in the ring, experience and composure could prove decisive. Still, one thing appears certain: Schofield's determination and fighting spirit will be impossible to question once the action begins.